made a gigantic decision: train and eventually run, swim, bike, and trip number 2 in 1 week. So off to Nice. All right, day 1. Well, technically day 2, but we got here super late last night, and so we just literally went from airport to hotel to sleep. And so here we are. I'm all by myself again because the missus had to go off with the bridesmaids and everything. So I'm off. I have about until 3 p.m., kind of like the day to London. And so I'm gonna go off, most likely gonna find a little brunch spot, and then I'm gonna go work out, as you can tell from the tank top and everything. Beautiful stuff. So brunch done. Nice little avocado toast that you can probably see right here. Fantastic little spot. Very cheap, $12 for coffee and avocado toast. Now I'm gonna go by the water really quick, gonna check things out, and then afterwards I'm gonna be like, okay, let's go. So Nice holds a very special place in my heart. It's one of the first cities that I visited when I first moved back to France. And this experience that I had, it was about 6 days where I was just living like a local. I had a 9-meter squared apartment. It was literally the tiniest little thing ever, but it was 18 degrees in the middle of December, and that right there was the main reason why I personally told myself that one day I would love to live here. Not for long, but just for a little bit. What's great about Nice is that you have these like little streets, and like at the end of the street is the sea, which is even cooler. Like, take a look. Like this little tiny street with like little restaurants, and all the way at the end you can even see the palm trees starting. Look at how amazing it is. I don't know, I'm a sea boy, and so I need the water. Paris Paris plage is not cutting it. So this is kind of like the nightlife area with all the tourist trap restaurants. I remember coming here and I had a paella, which is hilarious because we're really far away from Spain, but still. I remember coming here and having a paella, and my mom was like, why are you having a paella? I was like, because I'm hungry and I wanted a lot of food. And so that was somewhere along that street over there. But right here, we're gonna take you guys on a little mission over to one of the nicest streets in the world, called the Promenade des Anglais. It's basically a street that's right on the water, right on Nice, and it's beautiful. So right now I'm not equipped, obviously, to go in the water because I'm wearing my workout gear. However, you bet your ass that I'm going to be coming back, and I will be dipping, whether it's at 5 a.m. or it's at 3 p.m. tomorrow. I don't care. I will be going in that water. All right, and so here we are. This is the eastern side of Promenade des Anglais, and then basically all along this road that goes from here all the way down to the end of over there is just restaurants and beach. However, what sucks about Nice, one of the worst things, is that rocks. What's absolutely wild is that you can tell from the video is like the water literally looks like Gatorade, like light blue Gatorade. So I'm going to be announcing this relatively soon, but I made a gigantic decision for the beginning of next year, and that is to train and eventually run, swim, bike, and Ironman. I'm starting with a half, because I feel like that is more, it's better. I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I could be ready for a full. And so I'm starting the preparations this coming Monday, which I don't know what the date is, but it's this Monday. I don't know when this video is going to come out. The prep starts now. So what's crazy is that I'm currently in one of my dream locations to actually do this Ironman. But for next year, April or May of 2026, I'll be training and completing the half Ironman of Valencia. Valencia and Nice are the two main cities in Europe that I decided one day in my life, I don't know when it's going to be, I'm going to move to one of these cities, whether it's Nice or whether it's Valencia. I don't know which one. Both of them are cities that I absolutely fell in love with. And so the reason this moment right now is so special is because I'm currently sitting on one of the boardwalks of the run and the bike sections of the Ironman of Nice. They pass along the Promenade des Anglais. And just knowing that in a year's time, in 2 years' time, I'm going to be on this track running and performing with them, I think that's so cool. Last night's flight down here, however, was probably one of the worst flights that I ever had. The birds are paid actors, by the way. I don't think I've ever experienced the flight with as much turbulence as I did last night. It was actually, there was moments where I was like, oh shit, like we probably did a free fall of a good like 10 meters. um Babies were crying. It was an intense moment, but obviously there's nothing you can do about it, so I just was like, all right, whatever happens. Kara was freaking out, as she always does, but that's okay. But the reason there was so much turbulence is that there was a gigantic storm that was passing through all of France right now, and there's a very cute dog that has just decided that it no longer wants to walk, and this is hilarious. I'm gonna try and get it. Oop. Oh, oh, the dog didn't want to. Oh, it's fine. Anyways, the storm is basically like a little bit further north, but because of that, we have all these clouds right now. It's actually fairly warm. It's probably like a good 24 degrees Celsius right now, which is why I'm in the tank top and everything, as you can see with the well. And so the weather's actually really nice, and I think by tomorrow it should be clearing up. And so tomorrow we're gonna have a nice little morning run on this little promenade, and most likely go to the gym as well. Plan for right now, however, is that we are going to head over to the fitness park, which is right over there. We're going to get a nice little workout in, and then head back to the hotel, and most likely come chill here for an hour or two. We need to find a lunch spot, so that's going to be my in between sets at the gym. I also have a friend out here, so maybe we'll hit him up and be like, where should we go eat? So that's the plan. Let's go. I'm about to do one of those really cringy things where I film myself walking away, and then I have to come back and get the camera. So this is gonna be really funny. I don't think there's any less awkward way of doing this. I think that was enough steps. We'll see. So there's a first for everything, I guess. I just got refused from a fitness park. As you can tell on me, I don't have anything. I have the tripod, I have the mic, my bag. I don't have a towel on me. And apparently that is the end of the fucking world. Apparently it's the end of the world. Because I walked in, super happy, saying hi, how are you, all the French things that you need to do. But I didn't have a towel. And apparently Mares, the front desk employee working at Fitness Park, decided that that was going to be his tomb that he was going to die on. The fact that I did not have a towel. Meanwhile, I could see inside the gym there was about 3 visible people without towels. While I was pleading with him, being as nice as I could, I saw 2 people with the tiniest of bags, clearly without towels. Didn't bat an eye. But no, he decided that I would be the one that he was going to piss off. So for those of you that know me, I've been working in gyms for the past I've been inside gyms for at least, it's going on 10 years now. And I have never, ever been refused access to a gym. let alone because I didn't have a freaking towel. It happens every so often. Back home in Boulogne, I would forget my towel. And the guys would be chill. They'd be like, hey, Tommy, like, I know you have one, so just bring it next time. Am I crazy? Like, am I absolutely wild for thinking that I should have been let in? Like, maybe, like, the guy could have had a little exception. Like, it's absolutely absurd. I don't understand. But anyways, we're not going to let that destroy our day. So it's getting to lunchtime. So I'm going to go ahead and walk into the Old Nice. And I'm going to go ahead and try and find a lunch spot. On the bright side, this is fucking beautiful. I am now calm. I am collected, and I have recovered. So I decided to stop in Old Nice. I felt a little parched, didn't want water, but was feeling something a little sweet, so I got myself a nice little orange juice. So, taste test. It's freshly squeezed. It's one of those machines where it's fresh squeezed. Very good. He asked me if I wanted ice cubes, which is a little weird, but very good. Much needed. I think I found where I'm going to have lunch. It's a focaccia place where they make everything fresh. So that's where I'll be next. Bonjour, un Ray et un focaccia arrabbiata et un Nutella s'il vous plaît. Sans boisson. I am literally by myself. Like, there's no one there. And I decided to order for 4. Everything looked good, so we got 3 different ones. Lastly, we have the Nutella one, which I'm gonna take to go because I gotta start moving. So, if you guys remember the first video with the donuts, I forget exactly what it was, but it was lathered in Nutella. Now, this looks like it's potentially a little empty, so it's warm. It's dope. But I don't know, we'll see. I'll come back mid. So dinner time at the wedding, and I have a lot of people looking at me because I'm now filming all of a sudden.
I'll be dashing.
And so this is probably going to be one of the last videos of the night because it's about to degenerate a little bit. Look at her cheesing. And so probably one more for food and then one more for dancing. And that'll cap off today's vlog. Course number 1 looks like a nice little shrimpy shrimp.
So this is me signing off for the night. It was a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful evening. This is exactly how to top it off with a nice drink in the pool. Every wedding should end with a pool. And now I see that Kiara's right there walking up, and thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.